You've watched this video in full from start to finish.
I have.
What is your overall assessment as far as these officers doing the right thing or the wrong thing?
Right, I think the officers did everything they could given what they had in the moment.
Bob Meter is a retired commander with the Columbus Police Department. He walked us through this body camera video we received from Canton PD showing Frank Tyson's arrest.
Apparently the male ditched the vehicle.
The video begins at the scene of this crash. You can see a power line knocked down and a crashed car with the airbags deployed.
The guy who did this, he's in the VFW. He ran in there.
Body camera video then shows police walking into the building and confronting Tyson.
Please get him out of here now. I ain't even down. No, we're going outside. We're going outside.
He immediately becomes violent with the officers, and the officers met force with force. And they don't know if he's armed. Does he have a knife or a gun on his person?
From my perspective, seemed as though he was a little erratic, maybe was dealing with some substance use issues, some mental health issues.
Dr. Chanel Jones chairs the public safety program at Franklin University.
Why didn't anybody just talk to him and say, hey, man, can we step outside? Let's talk about this situation. That did not happen.
I can't read.
After a struggle, officers can be seen pinning Tyson to the ground and handcuffing him.
As it clearly appears, the majority of the officers' weight's on his left knee, which is on the ground, not the right knee, which is on the suspect. There's just enough. And as soon as the second handcuff comes on, within just a couple seconds, the officer who had his knee on his back then stands up.
Once officers have him in handcuffs, they're seen talking to bystanders.
What goes wrong, what goes right in this part of the video where he's handcuffed, he's not moving very much?
Right. So once a suspect is handcuffed, typically you will stand that suspect back up. But in this case, since he was a max resistor and they didn't want to have to refight him.
According to the body camera video, 8 minutes go by before an officer eventually checks Tyson's pulse.
Does he have a pulse? I didn't feel him.
He was laying lifeless on the ground. That should have triggered somebody to say, okay, we need to check out and see what is going on here.
Officers start CPR and continue that effort for about 10 minutes until medics arrive on scene. Tyson is eventually rolled out on a stretcher. He died later that evening at the hospital. BCI has taken over this investigation. 2 of the Canton police officers are on paid administrative leave. On your side, I'm Kate Seifert, ABC 6 News.